From Las Vegas, Sandy Kastel and friends. L-A-V with Sandy Kastel and Chef Michael.
Welcome to Sandy Kastel and Friends, produced by Michael Leonetti. Sandy Kastel has been entertaining audiences for years on stage, screen, radio, and television. And for the next 60 minutes, she'll be talking with local and international performers, artists, authors, celebrities, and more, with special features like women in music and arts, shopping at Smith's, cooking with Chef Michael, and staying fit and fabulous forever. Now, let's bring on the host. Here is Sandy Kastel.
Good morning and welcome to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. Good morning, Chef Michael.
Good morning, Mrs. Goldstein. How are you?
I'm wonderful, darling.
You know, I went today.
I was trying to get a ride on the railroad, but I couldn't get them to stop for me.
Was that what it was? Well, guess what? We're here with a special guest.
I know we are.
And she looks just like Lady Kazan. You know what's funny, San? You know, she's from Vienna. And naturally, I was in Vienna for quite a while. 15 years ago, as you know, I produced a show for the Shaolin monks, and I know for a company called Cinevision. It's like NBC here in Las Vegas, big corporation. And I went to a place called the Stephansplatz. Did I say that right?
Stephansplatz,
yeah. Stephansplatz.
Yeah, the Stephansplatz. And tell them, with the Stephansplatz, it's like a big mall.
Was that where you had those Wiener Schnitzels?
Yes, and that was so funny. They took me out for dinner and said, "Do you like Wiener Schnitzels?" Yeah, I love Wiener Schnitzel. I'll have 2 of them. They said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah, I can eat them." I didn't know it was a piece of veal as big as me. And I sat down. I thought it was the hot dogs. Because we have a thing called Wiener Schnitzel out here.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Wiener Schnitzel, Wiener Schnitzel. Who knows the difference? But anyway, I was
but those are just hot dogs.
Yeah.
So.
Well, this morning we got up, Sandy and I, early this morning. We had a cup of coffee and we put on the television show. Oh my God, I laughed my ass off. It was so funny. I look like a fat bastard in those pictures. I look like, I got to lose about 40 pounds. I looked at myself. I look like Jackie Gleason. I said, holy smoly.
That's the one thing about TV. It'll definitely keep you sharp and on your toes. Because,
David Taylor.
They say it adds 20 pounds,
It added about 100 pounds on me because I looked like a balloon. That's because going to lose out in the Tuscany, all that damn cheesecake I ate. I'm sitting in the car. I had more chins than a Chinese phone book. Gee whiz. Unreal. Well, anyway, we're excited. I want everybody to call in at 731-1230. Let me know how you like the show, if everybody's seen it. Plus, we're on again, believe it or not,
Saturday at noon.
At noon on Saturday. So we got prime time, and what followed us was the People's Court with the Judge Marilyn, whatever her name is, Marilyn Mucciarelli or whatever her name is. So anyway, it was great. So it feels kind of weird to see yourself on television, sitting back and watching yourself on TV.
What are you talking about? You watch yourself on YouTube all the time.
I know, but it's a little bit different. Looking at your phone and looking at a 60-inch screen is a hell of a difference, and it made me look bigger than what I am. I look just like Jackie Gleason. I couldn't believe it.
Well, it's a 60-inch screen. I can't even say that. 60-inch screen. What do you expect?
Oh, my God. But I tell you, it was great, and we were very, very happy. And I stopped by CVS this morning. And you know what I was in the mood for?
What?
I wanted some breakfast, but I was in the mood for those chocolate the cherries, the chocolate.
Well, no wonder you got 20 extra pounds on you.
Well, yeah, it's true. CELLAS, Callis quality since 1864. It was $2.99 for 10 of them, and it's 100% liquid in the center, and I had 4 of them today, and I'm not done.
And 100% sugar, Michael. Sugar. You're not supposed to be
Well, I
just
did
eating
that
all
because
sugar.
people say, you're not sweet there, Chef Mike, so I figured if I can eat some of these things, I'll be a little bit more sweeter. But anyway, I'm
Who's that
feeling
laughing
great.
in the background? You know, Ryan, you're getting a little carried away with that stuff.
Nah, leave the kid alone. He's having a ball. Guess what? We got a caller already. And we're going to find out who it is. I'm so excited today. I'll tell you, John, I laughed so much this morning. Who's on the phone?
Karen Rice.
Karen Rice, how
Michael,
are you?
This is Karen Rice.
How you doing, Karen Rice? I had your rice last night at P.F. Chang's, and it was delicious.
Oh, I'm so glad. Anyway, Shiny Mohawk Jason and I got to watch your show. He found it. He found it on Prism on 34, and it was fantastic.
Well, I'm glad
we
you
just
enjoyed it.
loved it.
Well,
and it was so good to see you guys again.
Well, thank you. We really appreciate that. And, we're having a big thing on the December 13th. It's for the Wynn Christmas Big Bash. And this is going to be unbelievable. Nazi Chef Michaels, I'm cooking. I pulled in truffles and bacon. I pulled in Cafe de Boo Boo. I pulled them in. So we're going to get the best of everything. Plus, we got opera. We got an evening of opera, and Nazi, my future father-in-law, Dick Kastel, he's going to be doing the jazz. He's going to have a jazz quartet there. You know, he plays all that music that people swing to, and he's okay. And we're having a lot of fun. That's going to be December 13th, and Nazi, you're invited to that. But we're so glad that you
we're already
enjoyed.
signed up.
Yes, just let us know. We'd love to have you come in. You know what I mean? It's $7,000 a ticket.
I know.
All the money goes to
Such a deal.
such a deal, and we're going to have a great time. So, no, it's $35 a ticket, and again, money goes to the charities of Wynn, which we're very, very excited. But I'm glad that you and Mr. Mohawk watched the show. Wasn't I look fat? I looked like a balloon. I couldn't believe it. I looked like one of those Goodyear
like
blimps.
Not
Unbelievable.
to me. I didn't notice that.
Well, that's because you like me. That's the only reason. But I still look like
That's
Jackie
for
Gleason.
sure.
Unbelievable. But anyway, I got to lose weight. But after the holidays, not right now, because right now, next week is Thanksgiving, and I got to dig into them raviolis because that's the key. You know what I mean? Because what I usually do, put a. Some people stuff their ravioli with regatta. I stuff my ravioli with a 12-pound turkey. I just put the dough right over the turkey and throw it right in the water. Nah, I'm only teasing you. 731-1230. Thank you, Miss Mohawk, for calling. Keep in touch with us. And for calling in, we're going to give you 11 tickets to the...
11?
Yes, to the Ooh Bird Association that'll be performing at the Mandalay Bay right near the ladies' room. Anyway, so much for that.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
I don't know what
I
I'm crazy. I'm having fun. I'm having a great time because I know everybody's listening. Alex Yanko came to see us yesterday. Big Al.
Shiny Mohawk Jason wanted you to know he loves your hat on the show.
My hat. Oh.
Yeah.
The chef hat, yes. I know, and Michael was like, do I have to? He goes, well, he's got a couple of them, and so he decided to wear that one.
I look really handsome in it. I really look like Jackie Gleason with that hat on. I look like Luca Brasi. Anyway, thank you, Miss Mohawk, for calling. We love you, and keep in touch with us. Thank you.
Definitely.
And have a great Thanksgiving next week.
Okay.
I know. And actually, that show's going to be rerun next week on Thursday. And the reason we're doing it is because we were requested to do it already because everybody's like, well, we want to watch it on Thanksgiving Day, so we can sit down with you guys and be watching what you're making and sit down with our friends and everything, too.
Yeah. So Alex Yanko, thank you very much. So anyway, Alex Yanko came to see us last night. That poor kid was so tired. We had a couple of business things and we're wasting. Mike, I got to go home. I'm beat, And the first thing he did is he bummed a cigar from me. Can't believe it. $25 a cigar.
Bummed a cigar?
I said, I need a cigar. I said, so get one of those El Productos. No, I don't want them.
He said he was going, he's got the management team, Remax management contract that he's doing. And so he's taking care of all of their rentals and stuff. And that's a big job. And so he started in the morning and he was going all day long. And so when he came over, it was, he was about, that was the end of his day. And he brought his son over with him and everything. Nice. And that was a lot of fun. And you know who I I heard from this morning? I heard from Peter Anthony.
Not Peter Anthony.
Yeah, Peter Anthony called me and he said, I just want to tell you guys, I miss you guys. We miss you guys. When are we going to get together? He just had his big event on Monday night and he celebrated his 50th birthday. Congratulations, Peter Anthony. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Again, happy birthday to you. Again, happy birthday, dear Peter Anthony Wynn. Happy birthday to you.
Like that, you
And
dirty
many more.
son of a no good my
So anyway, he called. He said, I just wanted to tell you guys that I miss you. We miss you. We want to get together and have dinner.
Yeah.
So when can we do that? My hair's falling apart. See, I tried to stick my hair up this morning. I'm so it won't stay up. It doesn't want to stay
Honey,
up.
it looks fantastic. You look like Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Yeah, right. No, I used to wear my hair up, and I
like pebbles when it's up like that.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Well,
what you
usually,
remind me of.
you stick it up and you put it in a little scrunchie, but it's not quite the same. Anyway, Trudy, how are you this morning? You look fabulous. Look at you. You are a woman with bling, bling, bling on. Look at all this bling. John, get a picture of this. Zoom in on that. Yeah, you got it all over the place here.
Well, Las Vegas girl.
You're a Las Vegas girl. She says, I'm a Las Vegas girl.
She's a
Anyway,
smart woman.
she's with the Las Vegas Railroad Society.
I've been working on the railroad.
This is, what do you got here? Can we do that a little bit for her?
I don't even know if it works. What does it work?
Yes, it works. Can
Thank
you hear
you.
yourself? Can you hear you?
yeah.
You want me to turn it up? Here.
No.
There you go. Can you hear it now?
Yes.
Can you hear us
Yeah.
now? Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. Otherwise, I feel like I'm talking to
Michael,
myself.
what are you doing? Look at this. I mean, now Ryan can afford it, but that's pure sugar. I love those things. Keep them away from me. Nope. Keep them away from me. Anyway, you've got a lot on your plate that you've been trying to do for the Railroad Society.
Yes.
And this is like something that's across the nation. It's not just in Las Vegas, right?
No,
but you
no,
guys
yeah,
are promoting, getting something going here in Las Vegas.
That is east to west coast and actually around the world.
Yeah, around the world. How do you get it around the world?
The concept,
You have oceans to go over.
No, the concept of our project is all over
concept.
the world.
Right, okay.
Yes. So I put it all. I did some handwriting and some.
Oh, you got to forget all that.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
You
You're
just
gonna
do it off the
just
top of your
pull up
head.
the train, lady.
Yeah. You just got to wing it when you're
Get
here.
your caboose out
But
there.
you have look. You've got your notes. I got your notes right in front of me. It says you got El Dorado Women's Chamber Railroad Gift Donation. These are just the charity awards and accomplishments that you guys have done so far.
Yes, we won in 2009 and in 2014 first place in the El Dorado Parade.
Aha.
Yeah.
The El Dorado Parade has been around forever. Yes.
There are many first places, but we were one of them for most creative and for best float.
Do you know that the JCs used to put on the El Dorado Parade here? Do you
Well-
know that the JCs used to do that? And they also did the Miss Las Vegas pageant back in 1975, folks. When I was in when I
in the
won Miss
Mr.
Las
Universe.
I
I was
won
in the
Miss
Mr.
Las
Universe
Vegas here with the JCs, and it was during that time with the El Dorado Parade and everything. The El Dorado.
Are you a star? I know that. It's so nice to finally meet you
No,
face
it's not
to
about
face.
me. It's not about me. I'm just saying that it's a connection there.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I was 5 years with the Women's Chamber of Commerce of Nevada on the executive committee, and we received, well, first of all,
You received
we're
what?
running. We need to go step by step so people
no.
understand.
Step by step, we'll be here for 2 years.
My path is very long and slow.
I know, but this radio show is high and quick.
Okay, well, it's going to be painless. We are creating a Railroad Heritage Park. When my husband and I came to Las Vegas in 1977, we both looked around, and we realized, with him being a railroad hobbyist, that Las Vegas didn't have a railroad museum. Yeah.
In 1977.
In 1977. So as time went on, 1997, 1998, 1999 came. There was no railroad museum.
Still.
And that is not the only thing that we noticed. There wasn't enough education for children here in town besides the school system.
You mean on railroads? You mean about railroads?
No, even back 1999, you didn't have much.
Oh, what are you talking about? About railroads?
A place where field trip destinations.
Oh, field trips,
It was very, very weak in Las Vegas. And so with having traveled to various railroad museums throughout the country and abroad, one of these days I felt like an order. We've got to put one right here into Las Vegas.
So that was your goal and your mission.
It was like an order.
How many trains do you have?
None.
No.
Oh, that's exciting. I got a set of Lionels.
Well, everybody, that's the American train. Yeah. Everybody does.
Well, you know what? I know our listeners want to hear more about this, but we're going to take a quick pause to listen to our sponsors. Yes. We'll be right back after a message from our sponsors. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. And of course, we've got to get a special recipe from him. Maybe you can do something that you can make on a railroad.
Yeah,
anyway.
Of course.
More recipes, more fun. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends with Chef Michael. We are here with Trudy Platzer. Hi, Trudy.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
So good to have you here.
Thank you. I know you don't like chocolate, but this is from Vienna.
Oh, well, I just might have to try it if it's from Vienna. Of course. Thank you so much.
And one is a Mozart chocolate, and the other one is a European nougat that you can't really find here. It's been imported to this country here. It's wonderful.
Okay.
Eat a little bite.
I was going to say I might have to save this and do this a little bit.
Very little.
Have this during the holidays.
One bite will last a long time.
Who's on the phone, Ryan? Magnolia. Hi, Magnolia. How are you?
Hi, thank you. I wanted to say hi to you guys and to Trudy. She's one of our clients at the Truffles and Bacon Cafe.
Oh, hello.
Did you watch the television show today, Magnolia?
No, I wasn't getting ready to go to work, but I'll catch it.
Because Perko did a great job for you, and actually we mentioned you, which is wonderful.
Yeah, throughout the entire thing.
$250,000. Where do you get the bill for this? You'll be doing truffles and bacon for us for the rest of your life.
Yeah, Perko prepared an apple French tart, which is it was so good.
Yes.
And we had the help of some other ladies that came in. Eloise was there, Strebel, and also Cantrell was there. Cindy Cantrell, and so we had we made this tart. It was so
it was
nice.
beautiful. It really came out good.
It looked like a rose.
Yes, and we're getting ready for. Don't forget, we're getting ready for the big event at Wynn, Christmas bash, and Sandy's birthday.
I
know. So that's going to be on December 13th.
I'm celebrating my 20th birthday
That's
again.
We're going to have
you have to tell us how many people.
150 people.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. So start rolling your whatever.
So do you have a special today, Magnolia?
Today we have a soup and sandwich combination. Our soup is creamy potato with leek.
Let's go down there to eat.
I love that.
I want to go down there for lunch.
Yes, and then we pair it off with our grilled cheese, mini grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, that's another one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Well, we got chocolate over here right now, so.
I know.
Oh, and then we also have we've prepared a lot of little gift baskets. We're making our own chocolate cakes. Chocolate barks with the peppermint on it.
Oh,
I'll send you guys over. I'll send some
chocolate bark. You mean like?
Yeah.
Those are good. Mm.
Yes, we have them in little boxes too, so they can have it to go and they can give it out.
So little gift boxes for the holidays,
gift
right?
Bags, gift stuff, and
what a great idea. So all right, give us your location again over at the Henderson Antique Mall.
Antiques at the Market, 6665 S.Easten Avenue. We're between Warm Springs and Sunset. Right across from the Sunset Park.
Okay, so after the show, we're going to go over and have lunch.
Yeah, we're going to eat some free food. Yeah, baby, yeah.
We actually have the Red Hat group having our tea service today, too.
Oh,
they are. What time is your tea service?
It's going to be at 12:30. I have a reservation for 11 people from the Red Hat Society.
Oh, my gosh. We've got the Red Hat ladies coming over this Saturday, and they're celebrating their birthdays for the month.
Right, it's going to be a big bash. We got the Jimmy Mellodore Jazz Quartet.
Yeah.
All food be prepared by Chef Michael.
That's a private event at the house, that Gigi's putting on. So.
We only got 430 reservations.
Yeah.
All right. So hi Trudy, and
hello.
Hi Sandy and Michael. So
Thank you.
we'll see you again.
All right,
we'll see you after the show.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay,
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, honey.
Go ahead.
Before I go any further, I know you want to. This woman here has got more literature than a bookstore. But before we get into anything, I mentioned there's a commercial that we just done. I'm going to say this again because I mentioned it yesterday. It's the holiday season right now, and people sometimes are tired of their jobs or they can't turn around and they can't get ahead or they're working. Let's face it, we're all struggling, especially this time of year because you got bills, and then now here comes Christmas, and now you're going to get in debt some more with your credit cards. You know what I mean? So what happens?
Unless you don't get anybody anything.
Then they'll call you a cheap bastard. So anyway, here's the bottom line. As everyone knows that I'm the marketing for Star Resorts International, what we do is we book all the tours for the Jockey Club. Ladies and gentlemen, listen carefully. If you need a job, I am looking for about 30 women, men, elephants, doesn't make no difference. No, I'm teasing you. Women and men that got a great personality. You get a guaranteed salary. You get yourself against commission. The money you make, the average guy right now is making $150 to $200 a day with me. If you really want to make a career change, I want you to do yourself a favor and your family a favor because I'm the guy that hires you. And if you fit the criteria, I will give you the job. Just give my secretary, Shauna, a call at area code 702-948-7898. That's area code 702-948-7898. And I'll be more than happy to speak with you and give you that position if you want it. So thank you very much. Listen carefully. And I make this plea to you because, in life, it's sometimes a thing called tides given back. And this type of position is phenomenal. It's a career change you'll never forget. So thank you, Sandy, for allowing me to give that.
Oh, you're welcome. That plug's going to cost you $500.
Sorry, we'll just put it towards you what you owe me.
Yeah, right. Anyway, so are we going to get a recipe this morning, Michael?
Yeah, we're going to have. Let me ask you a question. We were in Vienna, as you know, with the Stephansplatz. Did I say that right?
Stephansplatz, the Stephanskirche, the church is on the Stephansplatz.
That church is gorgeous.
Yes.
I went in and I prayed. That was that's great. But the entertainment that they have out there is like Fremont Street. And I was there 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. Vienna, if anybody ever has a chance to go to Vienna, I got to tell you something. It is absolutely the best.
Very
and I'm not one for sweets, but their cake and their chocolate cake is terrific. Now, do you
I have all the recipes.
Do you really? How exciting!
Good. We got to get her on the baking show.
Oh yeah, we just can't wait. You like Italian food, right?
Well, the problem is I like all foods.
You like all foods. That's right. But if you're sitting in an Italian restaurant, if you had to have one dish that you would order, is there a particular dish you would like?
What I would like or what I can eat? I would. I like lasagna. It's wonderful. Lasagna.
Okay, lasagna. And I must have gave that recipe 475 times.
A lot of people love
And a lot of people like the lasagna. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lasagna is the most difficult thing to make because it's layers. It's the layering that's there. But they have things today. So if you don't know how to make lasagna, you go to Smith's at the frozen froze section.
The frozen
froze section.
Food.
I said frozen faux. Did I say that? the frozen food section. See, them chocolates are killing me.
Yeah.
And get that Swanson's or whatever they got, because I bought it last week just for the hell of it, and I put it in the oven and I cooked it, and sure enough, Carl Grossel comes over to visit. He can smell the food.
We don't want to know about what's in the frozen food section.
I'm just telling you. And we had that. And Carl said, "Man, that's the best lasagna I ever tasted." I said, "Yeah, I really worked all day on it." Anyway, so to make the lasagna is very simple, and I said this before, and I'll be very brief.
Please.
You know, I gotta tell you something, folks. I want to go home. Radio show, television show, working. I mean, I'm gonna wind up dead. I won't be able to spend the money I got, the few shekels I got in my pocket, the few pesos. You know.
Are you done yet?
I'm done. Hey, give the recipe for lasagna.
Lasagna's a long recipe. I know.
Lasagna's a long recipe. No.
So give a short recipe.
The short recipe.
What
You
is
go
it?
down aisle 7 at the frozen
Michael,
foods.
Michael, isn't baked ziti pretty similar?
No. But okay, but this is how you make your baked ziti. You make your sauce, whatever sauce that you want to make.
Anytime now.
And you turn around and you make your sauce, and you boil yourself some ziti, okay, or penne. Once the pasta is done, you add ricotta, you add your sauce, you add your Parmesan cheese, and you bake it in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes, just so the mozzarella, which is the mozzarella could melt. And you take it out, you put a little bit of your sauce on top of it, and the baked ziti. That's the easiest dish, especially for the holidays. People can make.
Oh, I know.
The problem is people leave it in the oven too long, right? And it dries out. Ricotta's got milk in it.
That's right.
Okay, so when you put something in the oven, it's a dehydrator. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen. That's just to heat it up. As soon as it gets done, and you put your broil on, just like maybe a minute, just to broil that, to give it that nice glazed flavor. Take it right out of the oven and serve it. It comes out delicious. That's my recipe for today.
Thank you so much, Chef Michael.
Can I go home now?
Yeah, right. So Trudy, I know that you've got the Railroad Society. This is your vision. This is your dream. This is your passion, and I know you've got a long-term vision for this to have this Smithsonian-style railroad heritage park here.
Yes.
With various museums.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're starting our capital campaign in 2015, and the phase 1 will be roundhouse, 1/3 scale live steam powered trains, and smaller trains also 1/8 scale, and tracks and whatever it takes around the landscape and all. But the long-term goal is we're creating Las Vegas Official Railroad Museum, a mining museum, hopefully with underground mining excursions.
Do you have a location for this that you guys have been looking at?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We've been working with the city, and the area is between Rampart, Vegas Drive, Durango, alongside Summerlin Parkway.
Oh, Vegas Drive. I know where that is.
I got the perfect location for this place.
Yeah, but she just said what they're looking at.
No, I got a better location.
What?
City Hall, the courthouse. They railroad people every day. So stick those railroad stakes. I'm serious. They railroad people every day. Go down to the courthouse. They're always getting railroaded, thrown in jail, thrown in prison. That's the place to put that place.
So we have something in common with the city.
Stick it right in the courthouse. And you know what you do? You don't bust them. You say, okay, get on the train because I'm going to put you on a rail out of town. Right down to Indian Springs you go.
Oh my gosh, you never know what to expect here on Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show. But we're going to be right back after a message from our sponsor.
Yeah, watch that railroad, you dirty son of a...
Okay.
Dear Santa.
This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. I'm here with Trudy Platzer and of the Railroad, Las Vegas Railroad Society. And, this is a beautiful vision. And, when I was Miss Nevada, actually, we went down to where the train is. There was a train there, and we took pictures right there. I have pictures of me in front of that. In fact, I'll have to pull them out. And then John is going to put together a collage of all these photos of the railroads, of these trains and everything, and then I'll get you that picture maybe, and then I have to take a picture of it and get it to you, and that would be kind of fun.
Yeah, but basically I would like to get back to our long-term vision. So
Go ahead.
We're talking about Las Vegas Official Railroad Museum, mining museum with underground mining excursions, and Science Museum and Arts Museum, like an arts district in the park, and 30-acre Victorian Botanical Garden with community gardens.
Now, when you say arts, okay, so are you thinking something on the lines of where you have sculptures and things like that are in the
everything
in the park? Like when they do that in Boulder City. They have the arts, walk and everything. They do that every year. They have twice a year, and then also I know down in Prescott, Arizona, Sedona, places like that, where they have the art walks or they have art museums.
Right. There's
outside.
Plenty. Where a railroad station is going to be, there are going to be railroad cottages also, and it's all the arts district area.
Railroad cottages?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
We're gonna give classes and all kinds.
Oh, that'll be great.
Performing arts. Yeah.
Performing arts.
Performing arts.
So is there going to be are you thinking about putting up a stage that's going to be something
there will be a small stage, but we're focusing mostly on children.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're talking about 40 educational children programs in that property.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
And also we're going to have the live steam powered trains, which will take the people from museum to museum. That's the long-term goal, but you're talking many phases.
Oh, yeah. So phase 1 is get the money.
Get the money. Get the money.
So that's a 2015 goal, is launching the campaign to get the construction, right?
Yes.
For the construction.
Yes.
Now, I know somebody in construction. Alex Yanko. Seriously.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All
no,
right.
we have to get you guys together.
Okay. And you're talking about the big train. Tropicana Express in Laughlin used to have the train running across the parking lot and across the hotel.
Right.
And they donated to us the entire railroad.
They're donating the entire railroad?
They already did. We got it.
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
Where are you storing it?
Undisclosed location.
Undisclosed.
We don't want to have nothing spray painted.
It's hidden.
And that was 2 years ago. And this year we picked up 3 major big truckloads full of memorabilia.
Oh.
And we're going back now.
Oh, wow.
They're really being good to us. We're just humbly grateful.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Grateful.
That's wonderful. We just met a man the other day that has all kinds of Las Vegas memorabilia. He used to have a museum over at one of the hotels. Yeah.
Yeah, all that fits too.
I know. I might have to put you guys together too.
Yeah. We also have formed a women's club with the Museum Women's Club, the Victorian Railroad Ladies, and I can also send you
I
those
love
pictures.
this. The pictures with the hats and everything.
So
the
the Victorian ladies have the bustles, then the Edwardian ladies, the Victorian ladies were late 1800s, Edwardian was 1900
Had
to
the
1912.
Right.
And we also creating now a Victorian steampunk club.
Steampunk?
Yes.
Oh,
very interesting.
That's right.
Steampunk is very interesting for us.
It's very popular.
Yes, because a lot of artisans are into that also, because they work with leather, they work with metal, they're machinists.
Yeah.
And everything that you can do with steampunk to create outfits, to create even lamps and all of that, all fits into our programs.
There you go. Yeah. So now, how long is this going to take?
How long is this going to take?
How much money do you need for this project? How many millions?
Right now, phase 1 is going to be about 5.2.
Yeah, 5.2 million.
Yeah.
I was telling Michael, I was telling her we got to get her and Alex together, because obviously this is going to be a huge, a huge project. Building project,
The major message that we have is anybody major donors that support the Las Vegas Railroad Society next year. Each year, donors give to certain children charities, and so there are others that are kind of left behind because they cannot give to every children's charity. Right. So at that moment, we like to step in and say, if you consider giving to the Las Vegas Railroad Society, you're giving to all of them, because every children's charity, all the children, over 300,000 kids in our schools are going to benefit year round, day by day.
That's wonderful. I just got a call from 4 lawyers.
Oops.
4 criminal attorneys, defense attorneys. They said, Leonetti, that was the best statement you ever made. I'm for you if they put that railroad inside the courtroom, because they get railroaded. They said, what a statement. Unbelievable. Now, the DAs didn't like that, but the other guy said makes more sense.
Okay, so now you were with the Women's Chamber. You said for 5 years.
I was on the executive committee, but I had to step out, and I love June Beelan, the founder and president, but she knows how busy I am.
Because you were doing so much. I'm
working on this like 7 days a week.
Right.
7 days a week, like 18 hours a day. What can there's no room.
I know.
There's no room.
I understand. We've got WEMA. It's Women and Men in Music and Arts.
I read up on you.
And it's true.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and it's what you do because you love doing it. You know. I just noticed this is a crown here. I didn't notice that ring is a crown.
It's a crown.
She's wearing a crown on her finger.
Who are these people?
Because
here?
I'm from Vienna.
Yeah, there you go.
These people are beautiful. Who are these people in this book?
Oh, those are nobody that I know, but those are just examples of what steampunk can look like.
What steampunk is.
What steampunk is.
What is steampunk? It's unique.
It goes back to Jules Verne's the late 1800s, and he was inventing things here and there, and people just caught up on it. And
see, I thought it was something totally new, but actually, and there's singers though that are using this steampunk thing, and then singing, but they're doing it and using this as like their image, right?
Well, it's the most.
Strings also has a steampunk group.
Oh, they do?
Steampunk, yeah.
There are movies out there, yeah, absolutely. We all love steampunk because you're limited by imagination, in all honesty, and we insist that we have.
You mean you're not limited?
Yeah.
By our imagination.
When you look at the...
That's okay, I knew what you meant.
Good. When you look at the turn of the century, women, women those days, they wore clothes. They were dressed to the T. I'm looking at the hats, like the song My Fair Lady, when Rex Harrison,
she's in a hat
when
here.
When they did that, My Fair Lady, the clothes that those women wear,
right.
I mean, they really look great. As the years went by, the women got less clothes on.
Well, what about the men? I mean, look at the men now, what they're wearing. Shorts, T-shirts,
and sandals.
They used to dress
you
up.
Say you look good. Yeah, you look real great.
I have.
So what is something, I don't know what you're looking for, but what is something that most people don't know about the railroads? There's got to be some kind of secret that we don't know.
You can't hop a freight anymore.
First of all, Las Vegas wouldn't exist if it was for the railroad.
That's right.
I remember a gentleman, I talked to him. I said to him, do you like steam powered trains? And he said, nah. And I said, really? So what is it that you do? And he started telling me about his life and all his good things in life in Las Vegas. And I said, well, you know what? We wouldn't be standing here talking about your wonderful life if it wasn't for the railroad.
That's right. Well, of course, the railroad transported everything, including not just people, but livestock and things that build things, out here.
Yeah.
So here's what you're looking for.
This is our railroad ladies.
Oh, that's the Victorian Railroad
That's the
ladies.
Victorian Railroad ladies, okay. Victorian Edwardian. And next year we also are going to start a high tea, charity tea. Victorian.
Okay, when are you going to do that?
Tea Society.
Oh, you're going to do that next year.
We're looking for sponsors for that because you have, you still, there's a certain group that we like, but it still is $1,500. And so we need to have various
What's $1,500?
For the live entertainment.
For the live entertainment, for the Victorian, for the high society, for the high tea?
Yeah.
What kind of entertainment is that?
I don't know if he would like that I say.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
Oh, that's the kind of entertainment. Oh, I know.
I see.
No, you
mean
know.
Chippendales?
No. The Dance of the Seven Virgins.
No, I don't think so. This is women.
Yeah, but we're also going to have marketing expenses and things.
Sure.
And, so that the high tea has to be high caliber and has to be done just right.
Is this something you'll do like once a month or something? Or?
No, it would be too much.
More like every so often.
Yeah, maybe 4 times a year.
Oh, okay, okay. You're not talking about a weekly event.
No.
Okay, I see.
No.
Yeah.
But the railroad ladies, we're busy with the ladies. We're going out with them all over town. They're supporting children's education in Las Vegas, and also it's an exchange. We give many of them are seniors, and we teach them the sewing. We teach them how to decorate their hats. We teach them fashion history, and in exchange, they are out there wherever we need to be. The railroad ladies show up, and it's like it stops a party when we walk in.
Yeah,
in all honesty, so it's a good thing. It's
that's
really
good.
A good thing.
So hi to all the railroad ladies.
Yes.
Hi, because I know you're listening.
Yes. We also went to a childhood cancer foundation. We do good things in town. Mm-hmm. More so as time goes on.
Good. We got to get together. Let me know so I can get invited to do this. But I don't have a big hat like that.
Well, we teach you.
Yeah. So, and there's a website. There's a website. It's called the Las Vegas Railroad Society.org. Now, can people go on there and make donations directly on the website?
Yeah, there's a little donation button on the bottom of each page.
Okay, and then also you have different fundraising events. This is going to be a fundraiser event. Your Victorian High Tea.
The High Tea, yeah, it would always be, and we're a 501c3 nonprofit organization, so every dollar can be deducted from people's taxes.
Right. Yes. That's great. Okay, and it's Trudy. Let's see, Trudy LVRRS@cox.net. She says no texting, please. So email her if you have any questions for Trudy to ask her about becoming involved with the Las Vegas Railroad Society and their big projects that they're doing. And I love that you're doing it out on the west side of town. That's great. It's just down the street from where we live.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, we picked west northwest way in the beginning because it's somewhat cooler there.
Yeah, and also it's right off the it's off the Summerlin Expressway. It'll be easy access, and they've got all that big property there, the park there and stuff. So that'll be a good
and trains
trip.
travel through.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Yeah,
and it's and you can't walk through that area there.
But also, I love it that you're going to open it up to artists. So that means that you'll have people submitting artwork for this. So they'll be juried in.
We're going to collaborate with a lot of groups in town.
Right.
We collaborate with all the nonprofits. I mean, it's a fantastic project.
And then you're also going to have. You said you want to have some gardens there too.
Yes, community gardens and. Everything is Victorian theme.
Victoria, like those big old roses, that are beautiful.
Whatever, and that's a challenge in Las Vegas.
It is. I was going to say, I have roses, a lot of rose bushes and everything out in the front yard. And during the summer, the roses tend to get a little small. Well, they get small. And then now, as it cools down again, now all of a sudden they're blooming and they're large, big, huge blooms and blossoms on them.
When Steve Wynn came up with the idea of the monorail, throughout Las Vegas, I don't even see that stuff. Do you ever watch that? I don't see it. Could you imagine if they would have went with these kind of trains up down for transportation, going all down the strip?
We're just happy with light rail.
What's that?
We would just be happy with light rail, and the Las Vegas Railroad Society supports light rail in Las Vegas.
What's light rail?
It's a rail with lights on it.
If you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael and Trudy Platzer here today.
Are you having fun, Trudy?
We'll be right back.
We're having a good time. Thank you very much.
And we're listening to Sandy Kastel
and Chef Michael
every day, wherever we go
around the world.
Making every morning brighter. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. You never know what you're going to expect today on our show because you never know who we're going to have as our guest. Right. And today we've got Trudy Platzer, and it's so nice, and I know it's a little different. Sometimes people come on the show and they have no idea what to expect. They don't know if it's just going to be straight talking or if it's going to be goofball stuff like what we do. But, we're happy to have you on the show, Trudy. And I told her, I said, I invited her back. I said, when you get ready to have your high tea, I want to have you come back so you can talk about that so we can get all the ladies out there. I'd love to go. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Wonderful.
And all as you're doing your progression, because this is going to be a long-term thing, like you said, and you're getting a lot of different people involved,
Yes.
And a lot of other nonprofit organizations are going to out, climb on board, so to speak. Anyway,
yes.
So
I like that phrase. Climb on board, baby. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, we're creating a new trend in Las Vegas.
Way to go, Big Mama. I love you.
Yeah, even our language is going to change.
You're kidding. Uh-oh, we're in trouble now.
So, it's like, have you ever, you've heard of the movie Somewhere in Time?
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere in Time?
Oh, yeah.
And they, up at the Mackinac Island, they do this thing once a year where they have the Somewhere in Time weekend. Mm-hmm. And everybody, they go on these little boats across, from Chicago or whatever, over whatever it is, over onto the island. And these ladies come with boxes and boxes. These hat boxes are like this, and they're like this. And they have places that you can go get these beautiful costumes.
Yeah.
If you don't own them yourselves, if you don't know how to make them yourselves, because they're elaborate, and even including the hats, and you can buy these online. So I'm sure you'll have a lot of access to all that new stuff too for the railroad ladies, right?
This is the original ones.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, so we really reenacted.
And I've got to send you mine because I've got my cowboy hat on, my cowgirl hat on.
We're gonna do that too.
Oh yeah, and so but they all dress up and they take all these outfits, and the entire weekend they all dress up in the period costumes, which I think that was from the 1800s, and it's just absolutely beautiful. But you have to have you have to have big closets. I don't know how they squeeze it into those little closets.
I gave up one room in my house, one bedroom.
To have all the gowns, yeah. But they didn't have big closets back then. They had these little chests, and they squeezed everything into it. I don't know how they did.
Well, and with many dresses, you can cheat. There's a top and a bottom, and you exchange it.
Yeah. And then those hoops flatten out, and then you put the hoops on, and they go,
Yeah.
Anyway, so this will be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So 2015 will be an exciting year for the Las Vegas Railroad Society.
And if anybody wants to join our, as an advisor, our capital campaign year or marketing team, that would be wonderful.
Okay, great. So give Trudy a call. You want them to call you or email? Oh, email you.
No, calling also.
Oh, calling you. They can call you at 702-373.
No.
Oh, sorry.
656 is the main number. 656-9705.
702-656-9705. And then also their website is LasVegasRailroadSociety.org. Go there to make donations or to find out more information.
Yeah, or to sign up with our Railroad Ladies Club.
Ah, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
How often are your meetings?
We meet once a month with going out in town and marketing our mission. And also we have the hat class and sewing class once a month. And then we just randomly just take like 2, 3, 4, 5 ladies and we go in between out too.
Oh, that's great. Cindy, my friend Cindy Davis is a really good, she's a master crafter and she's really good at making things. I bet she'd be really good at making those hats too.
Yeah, it would be. And we're also going to create down the road another phase. We're going to have we're planning to have a 20,000 square foot heritage building where a lot of those arts and crafts are going to be.
That'll be fun. Yeah. And Chef Michael, are you going to make some food for this? If sometime along the way,
do you want to? How much more would you like me to do? That you're volunteering me every day.
You're standing around. I know you're standing around over there. I just want to include you in the conversation.
I'm thinking of Cindy Davis. So what'd she say? She's a master what?
Master crafter.
Well, I have a friend of mine that works in the fish department, in the bait department. He's known as a master baiter, and he was because he baits the fish. He was.
And what are you?
That's where my head goes. I am so way out. I'm telling you.
You are.
Do you like that one, Trudy?
I like that one because we like to also focus on marina education.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I had a great. Did you have fun?
Speaking of that, we're going to have some bacala or something.
Bacala,
that's right. Bacala, isn't that?
That's cod. Yeah, I'll make that again.
Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah. I hear it's pretty salty.
Oh my God! Let me stick with the jokes, please.
Okay. Well, anyway, listen. If you missed our show, the TV show this morning at 7:30 a.m., you can see our show again this Saturday afternoon at noon, and it is going to be on let's see, Keen TV, The Walk TV. It's going to be on, what is that? No, Link.
Prism.
Prism.
Yeah.
Prism.
No, Prism. PRISM.
I don't find that funny,
cable,
John.
Prism cable. So check it out at noon. Look at your TV guide, please, or your cable guide, because there's so many channels, it's hard to keep up with all of them.
And we're on when people are up. We're not on at 1 in the morning. We're on when people are up.
Dianna Pasqual called and she said, I got up this morning, I watched the show, I got so hungry, but then I went back to bed because I'm tired.
We love Dianna.
So we love you guys, and we will see you again tomorrow morning here on KLAV. Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. Ciao. And check us out on YouTube this afternoon. Bye.
Sign your ex.